Welcome to the main event. You new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button. We out here. We got a lot to talk about, man. Got a lot to talk about. What is WWE doing? Huh? What are they doing out here? Fucking up. What TKO? What TKO doing? Fucking up. Huh? Yeah. That's what they doing. That's what they doing. They fucking up. That's what they doing. Welcome to the main event. I be your host, Main Event Fro. This is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube. You can always hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Make sure you hit that like button. We out here. You know what I'm saying? But with no further ado, let me hit y'all with the intro so we can dive right into it.
Dom, I think I know what you were trying to do. Welcome to the main event.
The most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube. Y'all ready for it? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Where your ass was at when I was playing?
Let's go!
Let's get it.
Hey, we got Wally World in the building, baby.
We
out here, man. We out here. Hey, we is out here, man. Look, first of all, the stupid motherfuckers from TKO / Triple H Productions, these dumb motherfuckers, they released my motherfucking homie, my boy, R-Truth. They done release R-Truth. Yes, R-Truth has been released today. And he went out like a sucker. They made my boy go out like a sucker. Yes. And they why, if you was gonna release R-Truth, why didn't you put that as a stipulation in the match with John Cena so he can leave by getting beat by his hero, trying to save his hero? The story don't make sense. It don't make no sense. That's what it do.
What up, main event? What up, Wally? Salute.
You can't get that shit.
They what is WWE TKO doing?
You can't make this shit up.
What are they doing? My boy went out like a sucker, man. They made him go out like a sucker. Cause R-Truth should have been a stipulation in the match, unless they didn't know about this until now. Then they decided to release him. Some more breaking news. Carlito has been, R-Truth wasn't released. Carlito not released. Their contracts are not being renewed. Carlito is also leaving WWE.
No shit.
Anyway.
No shit. Yeah, okay, no shit. No fucking shit.
I think you called that out, Wiley. You said he's supposed to got released the first round, didn't it? Last year.
We all know he was gonna get released. He ain't doing nothing. We all know what this was leading to. He looked like a sword sitting there asking himself, "What the fuck am I doing here? Taking a free check?" You can't make this shit up.
Some more breaking news. We got more breaking news. Karrion Kross posted, "I'm just gonna wait till my contract expires."
Can't make this shit up, dog. Again, ladies and gentlemen, hashtag bring back Vince. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. I'm putting it in the chat. Y'all trifling now. See, I was joking now. Nope. I think this need to be televised. Oh, Lord have mercy.
So it's looking.
It's being televised. I see somewhere else has said hashtag bring back Vince.
I seen it. I seen it. It's right now. It's actually going through the social media right now. It's going back.
I know where y'all heard it first. Y'all know where y'all heard it first. If I didn't start it, someone better tell me who. Man, shit.
Now it's just now starting to expand because now content creators are talking about that. People are talking about people saying bring back Vince. When we talked about it first.
Thank you.
We talked about it first.
That's all
Wally was the first one hashtagging it. And then I just rolled with the flow. Then we have my boy Lionel right behind us. So yes, we did it first. We did it first.
Can't make this shit up, dog. Can't make this shit up. I'm trying to tell you, can't make this shit up, dog. I knew this would happen. Lord have mercy. Oh my God.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So it's looking very, very wild. Very wild. But I guess they had to make more money, had to make money room for Mariah May supposed to be coming, right?
Who, man?
Mariah May.
Yeah, I heard about that. I mean, they said near future, but I guess the future is now.
So they saying she's gonna be back around. I think she's gonna go to NXT. That's why they went on ahead and let Stephanie lose the title, and Jordan Grace getting called.
That's another thing. I'm a light the ass with, because that
as a matter of fact,
stale.
As a matter of fact, that's the first topic. Let me get my banner up though. Let me get my banner up so I can.
And then I guess it's my first time to roast and toast. It's this shit right here.
Yep.
Time to roast and toast because it's some bullshit.
Let me get the banner up so people come in and know what we're talking about.
It's a damn shame. It's a damn shame.
All right. There we go. JC Jane defeats Stephanie Valkyrie for the women's NXT title, and I'm not mad about it. Like
bullshit. I'm hella mad about this.
I think it was past her time. That's what I think. It was past JC time. JC should have been winning that title.
Treason.
Even though JC is a mid-quarter, right? I think JC is a mid-quarter. But I'm happy for JC. Like that, I believe because I'm a fan of JC though. You know, that's the reason why. I mean, to be honest, I think she a mid-quarter. She deserves the North American Championship.
Treason.
In a championship. And I'm not mad about it.
Treason. So much lies.
I ain't mad about it.
So much lies. See, look here. So much lies. When I heard this dumbass shit, I was like, this is the most garbage shit I ever seen in my life. This is the one moment that Triple H made NXT. So I said TNA. Made NXT literally. Made the women's division look like the most redundant shit I ever seen. What world did I experience? First, we go through Julia gaining the title only to get injured and lose it. Then you got Stephanie Valkyrie winning the North American, then winning the main champion, then only to split it off to then be able to let go of the other one just to keep up the main one. Now you get both Julia and Stephanie to go one-on-one with each other or a triple threat, fatal four, or whatever which one it is, only for Stephanie to keep on winning it. Now you got both Julia and Roxy going up on the main card, causing havoc for a little bit, only for them to split up and go their separate ways, with Roxanne being on Raw and Julia being on SmackDown. Now you got Stephanie Valkyrie being the top champion, only to lose it to Jessie Jane because of a weird altercation in the back of a pay-per-view and get you a title match and beat one of the top women's competitors when you were nowhere near the title in the first place. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Hell no. That shouldn't even be Jessie Jane's spot. That should be Kalani Jordan's spot. Bullshit.
Now you did. Now that's facts, Wiley. That's definitely facts. But could they be building Kalani up to defeat JC to hold the title?
No bullshit. No.
They ain't gonna give it to her. You don't think so?
If she wins, it will be worth nothing. Nada. It will be worth trash. Well, goddamn. Who looks better winning? Kalani Jordan winning over Jesse James or Kalani Jordan winning over Stephanie Valkyra? Who's the better pick to pin? What are we talking about here?
Yeah, I definitely get what you're saying. Yes, sir. Wrestling Wednesdays is in the building, people. Wrestling Wednesdays is in the building. Hey, look, I definitely get what you're saying.
Jada Parker should deserve this shit. Like, what are we talking about here? Anybody else? Jada Parker, Kalani Jordan. Shoot me. What are you doing? What? Jalen Grace. Like, what are we doing here? Anybody else? Anybody?
I think Fallon Henley should have been the one who did it if they were going to go with Fatal Attraction. But since she already had a title, they were like, okay, we're just going to give a title to JC. And then they just went so far on. But like you said, it was more people ready for that title. Lola Vice. Jada Parker, Last Legend, who Last Legend just lost to JC James on the house show.
House show. No one don't really see that to even know if that was really
nobody see it, but yeah, that was just something I threw out there. But who else could have been good for the title besides those three?
Anyone that was close to the title. I only name people that was close to the title. That's
it wasn't nobody close but Jordan Grace, because they had sent the rest of them out to the main roster.
I mean, Jordan Grace was the main one close. After that, Kalani Jordan. If you switch Kalani Jordan's quote unquote North American title contention, you really could just switch it up for just a future matchup with the world title.
Right.
You could have just switched it up for that, which honestly would have made more sense.
Yeah, it would have made definitely more sense to put on Kalani. Jason James, she done won. They pretty much pulling
up Grace too up to the main roster. That's what I'm saying. It makes no sense. This shit's trash.
Now they got I don't know what they're gonna do, man. They got Lola Vice and Jada Parker still there to help push that thing, because them two about the best besides Kalani. They're the best on the roster as the women.
And this is what I'm saying. This makes no sense. You had Parker, you had Kalani Jordan. Grace was eventually gonna go up with the main card anyways, so it wouldn't matter if she won it. Like, what are we talking about here? This is a rouge. This is a perfect screw up of what WWE always does best. Make the woman look like shit for a moment. Because that was the most shittiest title defense time frame I could ever believe. No, this is just nonsense. Sad, pathetic nonsense. This is just bad.
That shit wild as hell, man.
And then there's so much more. My head's already. My head's
already spinning. All right, let's move to the next one, man. Let's move to the next one. Before I blow it top.
This shit's sad, bro. This shit's sad.
Well, over Femi dropped the title for a call up. Well, over Femi, because they don't got nobody to fight this man. This man is King Kong. Or do they got to bring King Kong to fight this man? Do we got to go get Godzilla? Do we got to go get Optimus Prime? Who we got to get? Goku?
I'll tell you exactly what they're gonna get. They're gonna sling that title over the. How much you want to bet? They're gonna sling that title to TNA.
Yes, sir. Christopher J. Harassing the Wednesdays in the title over. They're gonna shift it. They're gonna have a TNA person win it.
Yep.
What's going on?
How much you want to bet?
What's up with it, Chris?
I hear y'all talking about how NXT decided to give it to Jason.
Yeah, you want to get your thoughts? So I forgot to ask my son. Did he want to get your thoughts? Because let's run it back. get your thoughts on it real quick, Chris.
I wouldn't have done that. I kind of know why they would do that, because they're a little bit too edgy for basic television.
Mm,
I don't ain't nobody bigger Jada Parker fan than me. I
right.
would like, if I could interview her or take her out on a date. You goddamn right. I'm telling shit. Ain't nothing changing. Now, I still flirt with other girls. Shout out to well, I'll leave that alone. Shout out to Valkyria though. However, Lola Vice is
Uh,
a great one that I would definitely put the belt on. But these girls are too edgy for CW.
mm,
So think about what used to come on back for some of y'all who are the younger crowd. If you go back to the '90s, you know what audience they were catering to. Granted, they had what you call it, WB at night, the Steve Harvey show, Wayne's Brothers, all that stuff. They had something for black people, yes, but
yeah.
that was like one night. That was pretty much one night. Whereas you had your Dawson's Creeks, you had your, I don't know, those particular shows back in the '90s that catered to, uh, forgive me, but white high school students who's into
Right.
that drama stuff. So, and which I had no problem with it, because you curate your own audience and you expand. But this is CW's original. They're going back to CW's original audience. If this was on USA Network, no way in hell Jada Parker, Lola Vice is not NXT champion. I had no problem with Gilia or Stephanie being champion. It makes sense. However, who are
Mm,
you catering to? So you can't. They're a little bit too edgy. Matter of fact, you got all these people jumping to the main roster. I think it's about time for Jada and Lola Vice and Lash Legend to go ahead and make that jump too. But you're not putting the titles on either one of them, because they're a little bit too edgy for CW. Too edgy for that.
mm.
Because y'all remember, Jada Parker got a little bit too real on that mic and was cussing and shit. And it's like, nah. As much as I love it, nah, you can't do that. So you can never put that title on her while on basic television. That's not going to happen.
Okay, so you think they did it for the audience of CW?
Yes, because Jason, I don't, like I said, I wouldn't have put the title on her, honestly. I don't, to Wally's point, I don't recall her being close to title contentions at all. So
Right.
this is very, and I do mean far left field to put the title on her. But I understand why they did it. How long is this formula gonna last? I don't know.
Yeah. How long you think her run gonna be?
A month,
A month to
Uh,
women's evolution.
at least under a month.
yeah, women's
Mm,
evolution, and I got a lot to speak on that. But maybe she'll make it past women's evolution, but I don't see her being a champion past SummerSlam. I don't. Quite frankly,
okay.
I don't see.
Okay.
I never see her.
SummerSlam.
I didn't see her being champion at all. But we'll see.
All right, Hassan, you had anything to say on that topic right there?
No, I have to agree with Christopher on this,
Yes,
and
sir. Yes, sir.
that's really about it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I
NXT,
know. Yeah, I know you ain't know. You don't really watch NXT too tough.
yeah, I'm not that big. But
Okay.
breaking news, real quick before you move on.
Yes, sir.
Vinnie Mac thinking about buying WWE.
Vince
Yeah.
McMahon, nah. Again, don't even worry about that.
Yeah, he's not buying that bat. They said he was trying to buy. He talked about buying the bat to now he want to start his own wrestling company again. So Vince don't know what he want to do.
No, well, what I'm reading is they're willing to sell him, but under one condition, though. The condition is if he can get the shareholders their money, like if we can double their money or something, then TKO will be willing to sell him. See, they'd be willing to sell the company.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, that's by the time that happens, Vince McMahon is dead and gone.
Damn.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. So
yes, it double.
Yeah, but let's talk about this though, real quick. Yeah, well, Overfimmy had to drop his title when they call him up, he had to drop the title because I don't see no contenders right now for Overfimmy. Unless y'all can see somebody, I don't see nobody. Ridge Highlands, but he been absent though. The new Steel guy, what's the dude name? Tracy, who trying to fight him now? He hadn't even been built up like that. So, and Wiley, what you were saying about TNA? Go ahead with that.
No, yeah, I was saying like more likely so they're gonna have to do a TNA person because think about it, they already gave Trick the TNA title, so it's like at this point, if you're gonna keep the deal what it is, you're gonna have to do a trade off and be like, all right, well, we gave you this title on your end, now it's time to flip it on the same coin.
No,
so
honestly,
no,
I don't think so.
Well, no, well, wait. Well, I'll let y'all talk all y'all. But here's the reason why I say that is because let's be real about one thing. If this is a partnership deal, you can't just keep one up in every single fucking time. It has to be balanced somewhere. So again, it's like if you're gonna at least sell to a point where this is a partnership deal where it works for both of our benefits, then yeah, you're gonna have to take a plunge. And at this point, you can take that freaking plunge. Because at this point, let's be honest here, there's just certain moments where you have some victories. There's certain moments where your boys have some victories, and there's certain moments where our have some victory. It's but like take a plunge.
Who on TNA roster though? Like who on TNA roster can capture?
I mean, honestly, the way I look at this is like very much so of you just gotta pick who it is. But I think honestly, it's just gonna be their flagship guy. I think Moose will go back at it one more time.
That's the only one I can see.
I think they'll take their flagship guy Moose. They'll go at it one more time and be like Moose won another round. Because you ain't gonna do it with no one else. No one else is really that type of guy that's really gonna really give Opa a problem. Really.
Right.
No, I agree with you on that, but I don't think WWE will never do it. They're not gonna lose their title to.
Then they should. Then guess what? Then they should let that Trick get the TNA title.
Well, TNA's stupid enough to do that deal with them in the first place. Because think about it, they've been getting screwed over. Their president was sitting in front row watching his title.
Well, of course, but let's be honest. He already knows that deal before this even done. So again, he's over there acting like a fool because again, this is entertainment. He already knows to stick up. Like let's get real with that. So again, looking at this overall, personally to me, you're just gonna lose in the Moose. Other than Moose, I mean, the only other person that probably will be a difference maker is I know that Mike Santana has something going on with TNA a little bit, so that might be a flavor choice. I mean, I don't know what's going on with the Matt Cardona. If Matt Cardona would ever consider going to WWE, if WWE were to set him as Matt Cardona overall, then maybe Matt Cardona is possible. Other than that, after that, you don't really do no one else because it's going to be really much a wild card and it's going to be more of a story gimmick of you always got to sell the David Goliath story.
No, I got you. But Mike Santana, he came in NXT. He didn't get a big pop. Matt Cardona, he's not even full-time TNA. He just shows up for whenever they need him.
All I know is he's under the roster. That's all I need to know. Okay.
And then the way I'm looking, this is like a bad deal because either WWE's going to end up buying TNA or this is their way better.
If they were going to buy TNA, they already did it already.
I think undercover, they own it damn near.
Yeah, or they're burying the company slowly, like a slowly death.
No, because if they were going to bury it, they would have did it already. They can't bury it.
No, but they're doing it in their own way, pretending like they're doing. Like, think about it.
it don't really matter. Like again, if you're gonna bury it, it would already be buried. You couldn't bury it. And there's a reason why I'm saying it, because again, you gotta think about it. What is the one thing that TNA has that WWE don't? The X division. Until the X division dead, they will never kill that shit. Because why? Because people go to TNA because of that alone.
Had to be out of business for 20 years. They had to be out of business by 20 years. Joe, I see you. I see your comment, Joe, but we ain't got to that topic yet. So if you want to stick around, we'll answer your question once we get to that topic. I got your question saved. But
also real quick,
go ahead, Chris.
Do we think I don't think TNA is losing. Quite frankly, I think they are. I'm not going to put them in competition between them and WWE because that's a disadvantage on all fronts.
Not really. If you think about
I would say,
I wouldn't say that.
The question is, has TNA stock risen since the partnership? I can easily say yes, because I'm pretty sure their YouTube numbers are going up. Their subscription for TNA Plus is going up, because I don't think they have a network television that they're broadcasting on, or at least I can't find it.
Network they're on, I think they would be connected, but I don't know. Let me check.
And because it's they have their own subscription, TNA Plus.
Yes, they got their own subscription.
Right. Yep.
So if the numbers are going up, that's a win. Like, let's go back to WrestleMania. Actually, before that, TNA. I don't know how much TNA is paying Joe Hendry, but I don't think they're paying him enough. I really don't. Because anytime Joe goes to WWE, major pops, and everybody rushes to more people rush to the TNA sites to see more about Joe Hendry. So because of that, I say that's a win. Now, Joe losing to Trick Williams is supposed to happen. I do not think Joe Hendry is a better wrestler or entertainer than Trick Williams at all. I don't see that. I like Joe Hendry.
I agree.
So the fact that you got an A-list star before he even jumps to the main roster, if he jumps to the main roster, and that's a big ass if. You got Trick Williams, you have a WWE guy in TNA. That's one of the top guys that people are looking for is now in TNA. Let the numbers grow. Don't be surprised if he holds on that title for a year. I don't think he will, but don't be surprised if he hold on to it for about almost a year.
No, I don't think so. They'll let him do that. Because you gotta also think about it too. Like, on one side, I agree. Someone like Trick holding that title, it will definitely boost their ratings. Just for him to go there and be the champion over there, it'll boost their ratings for sure, because you got that type of star power. But even then, you have someone like Moose that could easily just hold that title the same way and just be like. But the thing is, of course, you don't want to do a Moose because you don't want to over quote unquote food him the title, and then people sort of gets tired and rage about it. So it's like the same notion. You're also doing yourself a favor by doing it with Trick, and that's what they're doing right now with their. Anyways, it's like, all right, cool, smart play for that sentiments. But then it's like, okay, well, you trying to tell me who else that don't have the same flash and glare as Trick on TNA? Because I think there's a few that you could say that do. But then again, it's like, okay, well, now you want to say, okay, well, what about the mouthpiece? What about the swagger? Now that's a big difference how you want to sling that around. Because, of course, I think most guys on TNA are just morally rigid as fuck, give or take. There's only a few smooth cats that are similar to Trick. And I say few by at least maybe one or two. And the thing is, more likely so, they probably wouldn't even get the title even close. But, yeah, it's really just up there. But would I say a year? I don't know. I mean, I could see it because you got to think about it. I doubt they're going to send Trick up to the main roster right now because, let's be real here. I said this before on another show. Trick is not like the way right now, not Trick, but the way right now NXT is, but for just the men, it is in a dying place. And I would like to sit here and say Vince was right about NXT for a moment. because it is dying.
Right.
Men competition dead over there.
Yeah, it's what Lionel said, man. The knockouts division is really what's popping over there right now.
And that's another thing is the knockouts. But I think that's where I would say, like, even from a standpoint of like we look at female wrestling, even from that standpoint, yeah, WWE is winning more from TNA than TNA is winning more from WWE because there's no one from TNA coming over here and winning from that perspective other than Grace, and Grace is already transferred over already after being signed. So it's like now when you look at anybody else here, who has really else won? I mean, we had Rosemary, but what did Rosemary done other than some small petty stuff? Nothing. It's like, well, then who else? That's it. That's the point. No one else. You ain't gonna sell no one else as anything else.
I think they about to pick up some more people in TNA though. You had something to say, Hassan?
Yeah, real quick. Christopher, you are right. They are building Joe Henry, some numbers getting into TNA. But here's the thing though. WWE's building Joe Henry for them. Think about it. When you think Joe Henry's gonna resign? They're gonna take him. Like what they did to what's her name? Jordan, the female.
Jordan Grace.
Yeah, her. They brought her in, they put in the Royal Rumble twice, they build her up. Boom, her contract ended. She signed with WWE. So in other words, WWE is showing that they're slowly taking the good wrestlers from TNA.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
so
it really
pay
ain't
attention to it.
No, but you got to ask yourself things though, because let's think about this one real quick. We're saying that WWE is slowly taking away wrestlers from TNA, but the reality that's not the truth. Let's be real. If Gracie, let alone if Joe Henry really want to be a TNA person, they would stay in TNA. Just like Moose. Moose wants to be the TNA guy. He wants to be the head lead of that. He said it in his own interview. He wants to be that guy for TNA. But he could easily be in WWE right now.
Right.
But he wants to be in TNA. That's the difference. This
the thing. This always happened to TNA, but they always keep thriving. Ryan Ring, appreciate you. This is my first time seeing you over here. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the main event, the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube. And we just talked about Mike Santana few minutes ago, if you were whining.
And thank you for mentioning it, because guess what? Mike Santana is actually one of the few guys that actually has the swagger. And by you saying beat both Oba and Trick, hey, I'm down. Because I ain't gonna lie, at this point, closest thing you got.
We got Mike Santana versus. Y'all think Mike can take that title off of Oba?
No.
I mean, now, as a trade-off, it's the most idealistic thing you're gonna get out of it. Other than that, you gotta give it to freaking Moose.
Yeah, I
don't see Mike Santana taking that title off of Trick Williams as of yet. I need to see more of him before I even say confidently to say he can do it, or if they do it, I can justify it.
No,
you can see more, but the thing is, I'm gonna tell you right now. Again, you got to think about how the marketing is all like. If we're all basing this on the idea of marketing, let's get one thing clear. How far they had. Let's look at how they market Oba in these wrestling matches. You let an underachiever had a decent match with you, and you look back at him and like you got spunked. It only takes a solitary overachiever like Mark Santana to come in and beat you and send you packing. And they already did it already with what's the name? Hold on, let me get his name because I forgot his name already. But you know what I'm talking about, the dude oh my goodness, what's his name? Buddy with the the Italian family, whatever. I forgot his name. Tony D'Angelo.
Yeah, okay,
they let him beat him, and he wasn't even ready to beat him. But they let the face beat him. Like, come on.
He had to cheat.
Yeah, but Mike Santana, because I follow his career, he was in LAX in TNA. He had an okay run in AEW. Was in Chris Jericho group. Then he re-signed with TNA, and they're trying to push him like to be a main eventer star. But the thing is, when he came on in NXT, he didn't get that pub. Like, wait, who the hell is this guy? It was
Well, of
embarrassing. In a
course he's
way.
not gonna really get that
Mike
pop.
Santana when he walked out on NXT. So what I'm saying, no, there's no way in hell he's beating Trick Williams, and TNA needs to fight either Moose or somebody to take it off the title and bring it back to the TNA roster. Because if you watch wrestling history, these type of partnership usually don't work out in the end.
They never do.
They never do. So, I mean, for us, the fans, it's like a dream. Oh my God, this person and this person, but in reality, it doesn't work out. It's always
Oh, of course, it never
There's gonna
works
be
out.
bumps in the road down the line.
Think about it. Did anyone really expect Moose and Oba to really have that match? No one did. But the fact that they did was nice. But the reality is, let's be real here. I'd rather have seen Oba and Moose have fight each other with no title in play. Because now you made it worse by actually having the title in play.
yeah, it'd be more obvious who's gonna
Yeah.
win. And think about it. The only reason WWE teamed or bought or whatever AAA because AEW has a partnership with CMLL, and those two companies hate each other. So WWE,
but the
in a
thing
way,
is, CMLL is
sneaking.
actually better. Well, it's not. Well, let me say it's not better, but they're actually bigger. Let me bring that.
Well, yeah, because CMLL is the oldest wrestling company on the planet since 1927, but WWE is slowly taking over. Like they said, Omos in Japan, he's been wrestling in Noah, so it's like their way sneaking in and taking stars, buying companies. Hey, it's like how Vince McMahon did in the 80s, slowly burying and taking over the territories. And then he became king of all. And his only is his and it was the real competition was WCW for a while.
Hey, what you call what Lionel called them Pokemons. WWE collecting Pokemons.
Yeah. So history is repeating itself the way, but this time it's the Triple H way slowly.
Yeah,
And
but the thing is, of course, it's repeating itself because why? There's more competition now. Today it's not just WWE at the top of the mind. Now WWE, you look at it, you be like, yeah, you know what? I mean, back in the days it was all fun, but now that we're actually looking at this and giving critiques and making content out of this, honestly, y'all ain't the shit like y'all think y'all is. And then personally, let's be honest here, some of these other people are actually slightly better than you. Some people say AEW is better than you, however y'all see that shit. Because I don't give it that much credit. TNA has its moments, mostly the X division, mostly the Knockouts division, way more better than y'all. I'm gonna keep that $100. You got MLW coming into the sceneries, punching the way, making some strides. You got NWA, even though it's not really that high jumping. Honestly, it could be bought by tomorrow anyway. It's really let's be real.
All right, let's move to the next topic. I think this one's gonna be way more interested in collecting Pokemons. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what WWE doing. We know they're trying to collect the best, but will Sami Zayn eventually turn heel with all the things that's going on? We thought he was going to do it when, before Seth Rollins added in Brunson Reed, or before Seth even started the faction. Actually, we thought he was going to turn heel. Soon as Jay won the title, that's when everybody got to talk. Sami turning heel. He's going to go against Jay for the title. But will Sami even turn heel on Jay, or will this be long storytelling, or will Seth Rollins and Sami Zayn main event WrestleMania, and they give Sami Zayn that moment of capturing the title as a babyface? I'm not for sure. I had the plan mapped out until everything went haywire. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm thinking Sami Zayn is not turning heel with the Seth Rollins faction going on, and he don't really need to turn heel now. You know what I'm saying? So let me get your thoughts on this, Chris. What you think about that situation?
I don't know about Sami Zayn turning heel. Jay, although I can see how it's probably going. Well, and the realms of a WrestleMania main event, WrestleMania 42. I don't know if I'm gonna see that. If I can't even see Sami Zayn turning heel in the near future, quite frankly. Especially given what's
Right.
going on with Seth and this squad he's building up. Now, ironically, I
Right.
see a nasty 6-man tag team match. I just don't know what pay-per-view we're gonna see then this year.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I see his team versus Sami Zayn versus CM Punk. And has anybody seen their OTC in a while?
Well, based upon y'all guys' video, yeah, he's doing a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. I haven't checked I don't know if they started production yet.
Probably not, but the thing is, so the original battle that they were supposed to have over at the last pay-per-view for the main roster, so it was originally supposed to be CM Punk with Roman, but they changed it to
Right.
CM Punk and Sami Zayn. So yeah, they didn't, so they switched that up. So I'm guessing more likely so he's already on the sidelines, like, hey, look, I'm focusing on doing this.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I don't see Sam. The only, now that you mention it.
Happy. Welcome to the main event, baby. Appreciate you coming through. Go ahead, Chris.
Now I'm gonna say the only way I can see Sami Zayn turning heel and joining Seth is if they're trying to run this tag team back from Saturday Night Main Event and they leave him out and put Roman Reigns in, and it's going to be Sami Zayn, always the forgotten one.
Okay. That could make a good story. That definitely can make a good story. Let me see. Okay, Wiley, you had any thoughts on it?
Will Sami Zayn eventually turn heel? Well, from the initial standpoint right now, I would say no. But in a sponsoring twist, I could have probably seen this be different, because I could still see this. Because again, like you posted on your community tab when they were the way how they were posted up, and Sami was pretty much in the same position as Seth Rollins with the chair and stuff.
Right.
And I'm still looking at that like they could have literally just made it happen there, but it's like, all right, I get it. It's like they're just throwing some teasers or whatever. But honestly, the thing is, with Sami still looking at what he looked at within Jay having the title, honestly, my only main thing to this is if he does go as heel, let's say hypothetically, if he does go as heel, he's going rogue. He's not joining Seth. He's just alone. He's going rogue. And it's only because of one thing. At the end of the day, it eats him alive, because at the end of the day, he's going to know this. It eats him alive to know that Jay has the title. And in reality, he knows that he doesn't deserve the title. And why do I say that? Because at the end of the damn day, let's just keep it real. Jay, you're only there because of all the bloodline problems. You're only there because of the fact of you yeeting. You're only there because of popularity. But when it comes to hard work, let's be real here. I mean, Sami will probably say, I put in so much work. I put in so much blood, sweat, and tears to be where I'm at today. And I have to be put in the back seat from a former tag team guy. Because think about it. After everything Sami's went through, I had to lose opportunities. I had to lose chances. My greatness was never shown because backstabbing friends throw me under the bus and throw me on the sidelines. And now here again, my opportunity slips right past me, and I say, and I'm right here, I have to see this. Because think about this. We ain't going to see Jay defend the title for a good minute. Because Money in the Bank is going to be a tag team match between him and Cody Rhodes. You ain't defending the title then. Night of Champions more likely to defend the title, but then against Gunther? Okay. Then what? It's like a recurring cycle of like, are you even gonna really do it? Are you even do it at the height of the height? Or you just on the slow roasting of boring?
He man, it's crazy. It's crazy how they're doing it, man. But
yeah, but look, I mean that just like a little iffy what if, but personally right now, just how they're setting it up, no, he ain't gonna turn heel right now.
I don't think so. I don't think so either. If anything, Jay may go heel. But Hassan, what you got on that thing?
For me, it can go either way. Turn heel or stay babyface. He has to win Money in the Bank, and they got to give him the World Heavyweight title. If Jey Uso can win it, he can win it.
But that's
either
the problem.
way.
He don't got no entry for Money in the Bank.
Yeah, he's not in Money in the Bank.
He don't got no entry. The last entry spot is what? CM Punk?
Yeah, it's CM Punk going. Just then you got to worry about it. El Grande ain't going. And,
so CM Punk is only going to be there to interfere in Seth Rollins' plans, which, I can't wait till we talk about that because I have some things about that. I have plans about that, boy.
Okay. We're going to talk about Money in the Bank. That's going to be the last topic. That's the spice. But go ahead, Hassan.
But yeah, either way, by the end of the year, he has to at least become, because we all know there's no way he's becoming WWE champion, but at least give him a World Heavyweight title, you know?
Through what means?
I mean, think about it. He was in the bloodline. He had that story.
Okay, but by what means? There has to be a way to it. So by what means?
I mean, that's when he needs to turn heel. Then he can get frustrated. I did all this work.
That's what I just said in the scenario.
but at the end of the year, though, so me and you kind of agree then.
Okay, know? So by the end of the year to like next year, he probably just snapped the fuck out on everybody.
Yeah, and then go from there.
Okay.
So there you go, Walter.
Okay.
You know what? Now that I think about it, you know, it'd be so crazy.
What's that?
What if Sammy wins Royal Rumble?
That's what I was just saying, bro. Sami Zayn versus.
Sammy wins Royal Rumble.
Look, I said Sami Zayn versus Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. They give him that moment.
If Jey Uso wins it, I can see him winning.
I mean, that ain't far out of reach though. That right. Usually I be reaching. That right there ain't too far out of reach.
Boy.
Anything else you had to say on that, Chris?
Nah, man, y'all killed it. And the Sami Zayn thing, I'm gonna keep an eye out because I really think y'all really have me thinking about it because, like I said, first this near future, I don't see it, but as y'all was making me think about it, I could kind of see Sami Zayn turn here. I just don't know when yet.
Right.
Right now, I mean, I know we're gonna talk about it towards the end. Right now, people are saying Seth is gonna win Money in the Bank, and I already call that my damn self.
No, call that shit. You call that shit when he joined Paul Heyman.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you. The moment I saw that screw job, I already know what time it is. I already knew it. I
I'm gonna plead the fifth. I'm gonna plead the fifth until Wednesday.
I don't think Seth's gonna win it though, but yeah, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna get to it. Let's say that juice. Let's not squeeze the orange. Let's not squeeze the orange, Wiley.
No, go ahead. No, because we're gonna talk about this. I ain't broke down no scenario. I'm just saying that what they're saying is what they already pre-predicting. That
okay.
I didn't say it. Well, you already know I'm already pre-predicting, but you know, I have my reasons for that. I have my reasons for that. Yeah.
Liv and Dawn leaving Judgment Day pretty soon, man. The question is, will Raquel go with them or will she side with Finn Balor and Roxanne? Because this everybody talking about the love story. Dawn gonna leave Liv for Roxanne. I don't think so. Dawn and Liv gonna stick together. Roxanne gonna be trying to implement stuff. Maybe Raquel probably, be caught up in the middle, that middle shit. and Lil get the distance her off. Carlito already finna leave.
So they can't
that,
use him as the middleman.
You can't use him no more. So yeah, and JD, he pretty much gonna side with Finn in the end, leaving Dom and Liv to like either be Judgment Day on their own or just leave Judgment Day. But I can see the match. Finn Balor and Roxanne versus Liv Morgan and Dirty Dom SummerSlam. So it's coming pretty soon. Any thoughts on that, Wiley?
So so say it again. You said Finn versus Dom and who?
Finn and Roxanne versus Liv and Dom.
Yeah, that's the idea. That's the idea hit point.
Yeah, because I don't think Dirty Dom gonna leave Liv for Roxanne. I don't think they're gonna do the same story.
No,
you know
I mean at this point, I mean honestly, I get why people think that is because they're thinking like, oh yeah, keep riding the Eddie Guerrero wave and shit. Like, oh yeah, Eddie Guerrero, he went with China, so it's like, oh yeah, go with Raquel. Like, no,
right,
no. At this point, it just don't make no sense. And plus, you're burning more than just more stones with that overall. It's like you're just ruining a whole tag team match with that and everything else. Like, no, screw that shit. It's like it's pointless. At this point, I look at it as just as fair play. It's like, okay, the only problem is with Dom, if he split up with Liv and Raquel, the only problem is he needs to find someone to help him because eventually, okay, when it's Finn and JD with Roxanne going against,
yeah, I ain't think about that.
Exactly, because he don't got Carlito.
So who can help Dirty Dom then? Who can join Dirty Dom and Liv?
Well, that's interesting because I don't know. I mean, it's real. Well, hold on, let me see because I'm trying to.
Unless they switch Andrade over and they do that story again.
No, I don't think so. They're gonna do that. Let's see here. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, no one really. I mean he's really just left by himself there. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah. Nope. Yeah, no one's not gonna really help him. I mean, funny enough, some people were saying on some crazy shit like, oh, maybe there's a whole bunch of stories that probably flip. I mean, honestly, the only other person that could have probably helped them was Karrion Kross, but let's be honest, Karrion Kross like, I'll wait for my contract to be over. Fuck you guys. And other than that, I mean, unless freaking Del Toro and freaking Wilder Phoenix motherfucking join him, I mean, honestly, Dominic is pretty much scrapped by himself. So
yeah.
Unless
his dad come back.
True. His dad could be an option if he were to, but that's the thing though. Do you then turn Dom face at that point?
He gonna already be a face once Finn turned on him.
But that's my whole point. Like that's the whole thing. Do you turn Dom? Do you turn Dom as a face at that point with Liv and Raquel at that point? Do you turn them face?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know.
They almost turned him at WrestleMania. Honestly,
shit. They did.
In a case?
Almost. They did do it for a moment. For that moment.
I don't know, bro.
The only reason I say almost, because that WrestleMania crowd, that's a pro heel crowd usually.
I mean, but you got to think about it. But you got to also think about it too, because the reason why I asked is because don't get me wrong, right? Because there was a storyline I heard back then. It was a wild storyline idea where they say Ray was behind like Judgment Day type stuff, or like he was gonna take over, or just become an underboss, whatever, like that. Like he was the play that was making Dominic be like this guy, like was coming on in and taking over, some stuff like that, whatever. And it was like it was cool, but it was like I'm like, if you ain't pulling the trigger on it, then it ain't nothing. So it's like, what benefits them to do that? It's like nothing at all. So it's like, okay. So again, that's why I'm like, it's really a tough deal. But even if Dominic does do this, there's no like real signs that Dominic goes back to Ray at this point. It's like you neither your own man and you walk your own path and you lay in it and you you made your bed, so now you gotta lay in it and you gotta do your own dirt. At this point, this is WWE not thinking everything through, because literally Carlito's supposed to be the one that leaves with him, and this is
right.
And then that goes on with
Dragon Lee. Shit. El Grande. El Grande.
Oh, you know what? Don't you dare start with me with that damn El Grande shit. Don't you start with me with that El Grande shit. No, but the other person I can think about, which would actually been a smart play, if they actually split Berto from Angel Garza and freaking
Angel.
Santos Escobar, then I would probably set Berto over to Raw, and then they made that trade. That would be probably something, but then again, like I said, that probably won't happen because all that stuff. So yeah, look, it's just gonna be something straight to straight. I think the only thing with JD sort of gonna be like, he could have choose Finn side, but he's gonna probably play like Peacemaker eventually.
Yeah,
like, I think he's gonna be the Peacemaker until he realized, okay, there's no peace to be had, and then it's like, all right, cool, whatever.
And then they kind of like JD, kind of like the fans starting to like him since the accident. They starting to cheer him more because he the bump man. They like him, how he take his bumps and shit, and think he deserves a little more now. So I don't know, Chris, what you got on it?
It's just crazy.
Yeah, what you got on that, Chris?
Yeah, they are gonna leave. If not, actually, no. I think that's the thought I was coming up with. I don't think they will leave Judgment Day. I think they will get kicked out by a stipulation in a wrestling match. Because I do think it's going to be Liv, Dom versus Finn Balor. Loser has to leave Judgment Day. I could definitely see that match, and I think somebody mentioned it. I could definitely see Finn and Roxanne Perez versus Dom and Liv.
I think that would be the perfect setup for the match right there.
So Dom get kicked out of Judgment
I like
Day.
that better. You're right, Wally. I like that better. Tag team match, leaves Judgment Day.
Yeah, because like whatever team lose, because think about it, at that point, you're already putting JD in, like by that point, you're already putting JD and you're putting Raquel in the middle because they're the only twos that hadn't been eliminated, and they're like, what just happened
here? Yeah, they had to fight for leadership then. Yeah, pretty much. Hassan, you got to take on it?
Yeah. I really think Judgment Day is done, hopefully. But they need to keep Dominic as a heel. I think he'd be better a heel versus Finn Balor, Either it's going to happen Money in the Bank, maybe a little bit after. But between now and SummerSlam, that's like the best bet. Build it up to SummerSlam,
Right.
I like to add, now I'm willing to take this shot. I ain't gonna lie, yeah, they will make Finn. I think not Finn, but they will make Dominic. I think they will make him face. At this point, honestly,
No, but do you think
it's gonna be hard because it's gonna be hard because at this point you have to ask yourself this to this day, right? Finn, everything that Dominic tries to do is trying to help Finn, and Finn is only just being a baby about everything.
Being a Grinch.
Which way? So it's like at this point, if you're gonna be a Grinch about it, you may as well just stay being the heel, and then Dom becomes the face. Because at the end of the day, one way or another, he tried to help you out one way or another in certain cases areas.
But
it's gonna be hard to turn Finn to a face.
But do you think Finn Balor be a better heel than Dominic?
I mean, at this point, he has no choice.
He already the Grinch, bro. He laughing at all that he setting Dominic up. He been setting him up from the start. Everybody been seeing this. He's been setting him up from the start. He tarnished Liv and Damian Priest.
But I'm talking about like long term for main event.
Yeah,
I mean, let's be honest,
Dominic been killing it. Finn Balor's like I could never see him as a heel,
Dominic don't have to try to be a heel because of the fact of what? He's just there. So it's easy to boo him because he's like, oh, you're a horrible son. Congratulations. But as far as working the idea, working the image, yeah, Finn can be a heel. The only problem is with his heel turn is they don't let him be the Fiend.
The demon.
That's a good point, Wally. But that's on Triple H because back then we blame Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon is gone.
That's
Brother,
obvious.
This what I was thinking though. Like, if Liv and Dom get kicked out of Judgment Day, they might as well just join Seth Rollins. But that's just my take.
No, that's too much. That's too many people. No.
That's just my
because
take.
I would believe Roxanne would have joined freaking Seth Rollins by now. It didn't happen.
Reminds me of the NWO, you know? You have something good that more people that just killed the vibe, you know? No.
Yeah. I think that shit'll work though. But yeah, that's it for that right there, man. We're gonna see as the story progress, we're gonna keep an eye on that shit. Gotta pay attention to the details.
Hey, I'm gonna drop down, fellas. I saw you guys on, and I said, nah, there go my people. I gotta go check in with them. Let them know that
yes, sir.
I appreciate the support that you guys had show me and Sell on Wednesday. So hey, whatever y'all need, we here for you, man.
All right,
appreciate that, Chris. And I appreciate you coming up, man, sharing your thoughts.
Anytime, man. Y'all be easy.
All right, you too. Take care.
Yes.
So we finna move to the next topic, which is Lyra, Valkyria, Becky Lynch, and Bayley holding this fucking IC title down all year. Is this a fucking problem? This a problem. I got a feeling these three gonna be feuding for this title all year long. They ain't building nobody up for it or nothing. Like, do y'all see anybody going? I ain't see nobody no hints or nothing. Nobody else challenging for this title.
No, duh. You wanna know why? Because guess what? Let's see. Well, by Money in the Bank, yeah, because Becky's winning it.
So you think Becky win?
Oh, trust me, if they're gonna run it back again, Becky's winning it.
And then Bayley challenge her for it. Then it'd be Bayley versus Becky. Then Lyra come back. Then we get a triple threat. Becky versus Lyra versus Bayley. And then Bayley eventually win it. And then it's just gonna go between these three. Like, what we doing?
No. The Becky and Laura, we talked about this on Cell, or I think with you. Okay, Laura won at Backlash. They had their rematch at Saturday main event. They're doing it again in Monday. Becky's definitely going to win this time. And they're going to build it up to SummerSlam. So we're going to see Becky versus Bayley SummerSlam.
You don't think they fight in Evolution?
Oh, maybe that. Maybe that.
Triple threat going to be at Evolution.
Nah, maybe. That's a possibility.
No.
Either Evolution or they have the big blow off at SummerSlam. But yeah, I forgot about Evolution. Yeah. They could have a match at Evolution.
Yeah, because it's haywire right now, and I don't see nobody else for it.
Or Bayley can return at Evolution.
They're not selling it. Well, hey, real quick, let me throw this at you right now, right? So this is what so far they have for speculation amongst Evolution right now, right? So they're saying supposedly there's rumors of Jade versus Charlotte Flair as a match in Evolution. They're saying that this could maybe also move on from Alexa Bliss and Cargill to start to her own opposition, something like that. I don't know. But yeah, something of that nature. But it could be Jade versus Charlotte Flair at Evolution. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be incredibly surprised if there isn't a battle royal. Okay, so there's probably a battle royal, which no one cares. They're saying Nikki Bella will more likely be there, and they may say the Bella Twins may be there for a tag team title match, if that's an idea presented, which no one cares. Then there's, the OG women that'll be there, of course, like Trish Stratus, Lita, Michelle McCool, Mickie James, Tori Wilson, Kelly Kelly, Victoria, Molly Holly, as possible comebacks. And then, of course, other matches amongst the women's division. Like, the women's title, the women's NXT, North American, all that stuff. And maybe, just maybe, even the possibility of some women from Evolve or ID that might pop up.
Mm.
So, yeah.
Mm. But real quick, did you know they removed WrestleMania next year from New Orleans?
We
Yeah,
already heard
yeah,
that.
So
yeah.
real quick, so New Orleans is gonna get Money in the Bank next year, and next year Money in the Bank is gonna be in August 29th, which is insane. Like what the hell? And then August 1st and 2nd is gonna be SummerSlam. Like wait, what? But yeah. I mean, there's a possibility to be a triple threat match at Evolution because this can go either way, or they can have like the final blow off at Evolution,
Yeah.
and then
I mean, you
Bailey
gotta
makes
think
her.
about it because
Oh,
they're more likely going to present all the women's titles on there. So
because I don't think,
they're going to definitely run this back again, depending on
and I
how it
don't think
works.
Stephanie is moving. I think Stephanie going straight for the world women title. And then Roxy just got there. She feuding with Leah Morgan. That shit. So I don't think she gonna be going for the title no time. I wouldn't be surprised if she get a match for it, but not winning it.
No, I'll say this. Then I'll end it for me. Okay, Becky wins it at Evolution. Bailey makes her return. Then what's her name?
Lyra.
Laura and Becky will have a rematch on Raw. Then Bailey and Becky will have a big match on Money in the Bank, right? No, wait, never mind.
Money in the Bank before that.
They money in the bank right around the corner.
Okay, then let's reverse that. Then Money in the Bank, Laura and Becky, Bailey returns. They have their big blow off at Evolution. Then the bigger match, Becky versus Bailey at SummerSlam.
Yeah, with stipulation or something.
Yeah, I mean they're probably gonna.
Wait, say that again. You said they have a match at Money in the Bank.
Yeah, Laura and Becky.
Money
in the Bank. Bailey makes her big shocking return, and then they both. Laura wants her rematch. Bailey wants a title shot. They feud over that, and they do a triple threat like main event set at Evolution. Becky wins that. Then Laura comes out. Oh, I didn't get my one-on-one. They're probably gonna do it on Raw and get it. Then Bailey and Becky gonna be like the main focus.
Focus at SummerSlam.
That's
and hopefully after SummerSlam, hopefully they blow that shit off at SummerSlam and they done built somebody up like Ivy now to go after this title. Because
I ain't gonna lie though, I think I would say it's similar, but I wouldn't say it like that's that T. I would say at Money in the Bank, Becky wins the title. On Raw, somewhere within the few weeks before Night of Champions, I would say Lyra trying to get a rematch. Then if Bailey's back by that time, then okay, you do Becky versus Bailey at Night of Champions. And then after that, Becky still wins that. And then, okay, now both women want another opportunity. They get that opportunity at Evolution. They still probably lose. And then somewhere around SummerSlam, one of them gets it. One of them got to go against each other, gets an opportunity at Becky. Becky loses to one of them at SummerSlam. And then, of course, you move it on from there.
Damn, I forgot about Night of Champions. And look, and they just added the Great American Bash.
Oh yeah,
that's for NXT.
Yeah, it was the afternoon of the stuff. The hell, that's too many days.
It's too many damn PLEs, man. They floodgating.
Wait, so the Great American Bash is Saturday Night Main Event, or they combine it together? Like,
no, it's the same day, but not. Great American Bash will more likely be up first, and then Saturday Night Main Event will be later in the night.
Oh wow! So Atlanta, Georgia is getting two events.
Yeah,
two.
Yeah, the PLE falling like dominoes, boy.
And then Women's Evolution is happening on a Sunday. That's 3 events.
July 13th.
Oh yeah.
So Atlanta gained 3 events that night.
And let's talk about that too. Like, okay. So I mean, Atlanta.
Ryan was like, "We talking about Becky? You talking about my lady? Oh Lord."
Yeah, he been waiting on it. He must have dropped out for a second, came back. Atlanta been talking
But
about
main
this,
event. Right now we got a record. They all tied. Kofi, Ray, and Seth at 124 pay-per-view.
Damn.
That's how many pay-per-views they headlining. They are number
Damn.
10. And Randy Orton's 191.
Okay, yeah, they
He's
them
at the
boys.
number.
They been putting in work.
Cena.
Yeah. We've been talking about Evolution's been set up for failure, right? Like they set them up for failure because it's on the same night AEW main PLE. Like that's what it is. All or nothing, all in. The AEW all in. It's on the same day.
But that's a big stadium too.
Yeah. That's the one of their biggest events. Not only that, they also competing against Beyonce concert. If nobody haven't heard yet.
Fuck that shit either, man. Fuck that shit. Fuck all that shit. I don't care. Fuck.
No, but WWE did that with May 25th. Main event. When AEW did Double or Nothing, WWE had NXT had Battleground.
I mean, this a big event though, man. So I don't know, man. The women's got to put up. I mean, I know I'm watching Evolution. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch AEW. I'm not an AEW fan, but
you should watch it. It's pretty fun.
I tried watching it. I just can't get into it. I can get into TNA better than AEW, but yeah. And I only catch a couple matches out of AEW. You know what I'm saying? Like some of the crazy shit. But since Steen left and Darby ain't in there, I don't even really watch it. So
the only other person fighting over there right now is what's that dude name? AR Fox. That is the only pretty much exciting guy there at this point.
He fighting. They won't even push him. I got mad.
Made no sense.
That pissed me off. That man fired in a motherfucker, man.
Oh snap! I just realized
one more event happening. Damn, they see that's a whole fucking.
No, guys, I just realized Money in the Bank is this Saturday.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you. It's right around the corner.
What the hell?
Yeah, that's what I was telling you. It's right around the corner, bro.
Time is moving fast.
Yes, sir. Oh yeah. I know you pissed off at AEW line.
Have me pissed off in it.
I know you.
That would explain why Miss May is not like this is Charles.
He don't like Mercedes winning every goddamn thing, which I don't either. But it's like, yeah, put somebody over.
Hey, it's like I told you. What I told you when it comes to them 4 horsewomen, that's what you get. That shit you get. Goddamn, that's that shit you get.
She signed the contract for it. She seen, put it like that. Mercedes seen Athena signed that long-term contract to be a long-term champion. Like, well, I can do that shit too. So she went and signed a long-term deal to be a long-term champion. So that's why she winning every goddamn thing. It's in her contract to win everything.
See, but that's the problem. Winning everything is not always a good look.
Well,
there gotta be some tug and pull.
That's the thing about it. She ain't Athena. And Athena and ROH, that's a difference. That's a bit difference. So they got 2 different fan bases too. So it's crazy, man. You have to dissect that shit. What my boy say? Say gotta take L's like Becky. All right, man. Let's talk about this feud that's never ending. Let's talk about CM Punk and Seth Rollins keep circle jerking each other, which I was gonna get into later on. But we all know that CM Punk is going to Money in the Bank, and that's gonna be the throw off for Seth Rollins. But these 2 guys, every time you turn around, Seth Rollins is here, and CM Punk is popping up like the Undertaker, fucking up shit. These 2 guys just can't stop feuding. Can't stay away from each other. They got to keep jerking each other off every time they see each other. So what's going on, man? When will this feud end? This is a short conversation. When will this feud end?
Never. That's the answer. Never. Never. Until you split both of their asses somewhere else on a different roster. Never.
Never. Why to say this never gonna end?
CM Punk is gonna, man, look, the only way this feud ends if you put somebody in a body bag and send them in their graveyard. You did? You know what I'm saying? A casket match. Put them in the damn dirt. It ain't happening there.
No, I mean,
it ain't never gonna happen.
I don't think so either, Wiley. I don't think it's gonna never end either.
No, I think it might end at SummerSlam. Because think about it, last year, Drew and CM Punk, they had like never last. Their feud lasted pretty long.
Yeah, but that's the thing, though. This is not the same. This is not at the same level.
It's totally different.
History. We're talking about this is like backdoor problematic situation shit. This is what this is. This is never gonna end. It is pretty much like this. It's on site with both of their ass. The moment I see you, I'm coming for your ass. I'm coming for your neck. What? Why not Penta? Penta's already in it, Joe. What you talking about? Penta's already
he in the qualified. We gonna get to it, Joe. We almost there. We like at number 7, and I usually do 10 topics. So we at number 7 now. But
but this ain't never gonna end. Trust me when I tell you this right now. I put it on everything. When CM Punk tries to attempt to go at that ladder. Trust me when I tell you, eventually, there's either going to be a ladder lined up or a table lined up, and there's going to be freaking Braun Breaker or either freaking Brunson Reese tossing his behind on that table or that ladder, and he's going to go pick, and if he's able to survive and get his ass up, he's going to pick up that chair and run off Seth. I'm telling you right now. But look, like I said, I still have a lovely twist in the engine, in the key.
Okay.
I'm telling you right now, if y'all haven't seen between the lines of what's already being formed at Money in the Bank, y'all gonna love what I gotta say. Y'all gonna love what I gotta say.
Y'all gotta wait to the end. Wait, stay to the end. If you drop out, come right back in another 10 minutes or something. Wiley got something to say. But about Money in the Bank, he got a story to tell. He got it. Just gotta wait to the end. But this feud, he right. The feud is never ending. But that was a pretty short one right there. Anything else you had to say on that, Hassan?
No, I mean, like I said, I'm looking SummerSlam. If it doesn't end at SummerSlam, then you guys are right. I'll come on up here. There's never gonna end.
Okay.
There it is. Look, think about it. The moment CM Punk came back, you already know it was never gonna end.
That boy threw a fit. That boy threw one of the biggest fit I ever seen.
What the hell is this? For treason.
That man was cussing out. He was cussing out the script and everything. That man was pissed. Nobody told him nothing. I think that was a real reaction from Seth Rollins. I think that shit was real.
It was a real reaction.
That shit was real. Nobody told him nothing.
You sound like that was the real reaction.
He wasn't wherever either. He like, man, I be at work all day and I ain't seen this motherfucker, and now he pop up. What the fuck?
Oh, this is not news. This is some nightmares, torture, disrespect. Where's some clarity around this bitch?
Let's get it to the next one, man. I thought they're ready to hear Money in the Bank, but let's get to the next one real quick. Jacob Fatu will be soon leaving the bloodline. He will soon be leaving. He told, I'm gonna tell you what he told goddamn Solo. What did he tell him? He told. Where it is? Damn, I ain't got my shit in order over here. I got a number of these bitches. Yeah, this was Jacob Fatu told Solo. I don't need your. Hey, that's what Solo told. I mean, that's what Jacob told Solo. I don't need your help. I don't need none of it. You got one more time to interfere in my business, and you're through. So Jacob Fatu, you know Solo hard head as fuck. He hard head, he think Jacob gonna need his help. And he gonna try to help Fatu again, probably in the feud with Damian Priest. Probably in that feud. And that's gonna end the bloodline. Well, Jacob gonna lead the bloodline. And they're gonna start a tag match with I think that's gonna help amp up Jimmy Uso. Because Jimmy gonna have to join Jacob, because Jacob was showing mercy to Jimmy, if y'all didn't pay attention to the match. Jacob was, even though he was fighting Jimmy, a lot of times in the match, he sat there and just looked at Jimmy like, come on, man. Come on now. Just stay down. Just stay down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to do this to you. So, yeah, that's what it looked like it's leading to. That's what it looked like it's leading to. Jacob and Jimmy versus Solo and PC.
I mean, in a way, yeah. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, when you think about it, this is the way to sort of, launch Jacob to Roman. So it's like, yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I just wish when this happens though, I wish that both Tama Tonga and Tonga Lu were actually back first before they do this. That's what I wish for, because to make the story just more significant, it's like, oh, okay. So you don't need me, Jacob? You don't need me? All right, cool. You don't need me. Fine. You don't need me? You don't need your brothers? Fine. Beat him down. And, Jacob Solo,
okay. Yeah.
Everybody beat on that man.
The numbers advantage.
Yeah, the numbers advantage. They beat that man. Now, you don't need me, bro. You don't need me. I got good for you. Okay. Get him. Beat him down.
That's when, but Jimmy that's why Jimmy stuck in the bloodline vortex, because he's still there to help Jacob once him and Solo, had that feud.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He's a nice little pipeline. It's like, all right, cuz. Pipeline your ass over.
There it is. But who gonna help them?
Right now, technically, I mean, they sort of let Roman off of the whole Seth thing, even though Roman's supposed to be on SmackDown. But even then, we all know when Roman comes back, they're still going to sort of like mish him with the whole Seth thing a little bit, because they already started that storyline. And then eventually they're going to bring him right back. Now, again, depending on how, like I said, thanks to, Money in the Bank, that's all a different story. We'll continue there.
About to get to it.
I'm about to be cooking on that thing.
Yes, sir. So, Hassan, you got anything to say about Jacob and Solo?
No, my thing froze. My bad. But no, I think what's gonna happen. Solo's gonna be the heel. Jacob is gonna be the baby face. They're probably gonna have a match at Night of Champions. Jacob's gonna win. Solo's gonna attack him. They're gonna have a big match at SummerSlam. It always leads to SummerSlam. That's how I see.
Yeah, probably the Tonga brothers probably come back by then and jump in the match. Like Wilder said, they probably come back.
Well, I won't say that.
Yeah, because the bloodline is ending.
Because think about it. If Jacob, if they feud's done, right? Because Jacob is not going to Money in the Bank unless they have a title match for his title at Money in the Bank. Which I don't think so. They're gonna put that in yet, but we don't know yet.
Because they next feud with Damian Priest. So,
well, like I said, that's what I'm saying. I don't know yet.
Yeah, they gonna wait on it. They're gonna wait after Money in the Bank.
Well, they didn't make it official. Yeah, so I'm saying, Night of Champions. They might put him in Night of Champions, but depending on who they put him up against, that all depends.
It'll probably be Damian Priest by then.
Yeah, because they already set that up. For me, like, look, I just don't like Solo versus freaking Jacob at SummerSlam. I just don't. And the reason why is because, again, Solo ain't Solo. I need NXT Solo. I need the Samoan Street King Solo.
The Street Fighter
that we got on here with this suit and this goofy ass shit or this little goofy ass face. I don't need that Solo.
I got tickets.
I can't trust that shit. The fuck? I can't trust that shit.
I got tickets. Oh shit. I'm telling you, man. I like the Goofy Solo. I like Goofy Solo.
Yeah, no, I like Goofy Solo, but I can't trust that shit.
Oh man, you can't sell me that shit though for a winning, for not to be a winner. You can't sell me that shit.
Yeah, that's my point, and that's what I'm saying. Like at these two paces, no, bro, no. I need me Samoan Street King Solo to face Jacob Fatu. I need that, man. I need that. Yeah, I need that, man.
That's what we need.
Can't do it. No, that's why SummerSlam. I just can't do it. I would have to do not like Saturday night main event, bro. Saturday night main event. I got to. Saturday night main event.
Saturday, okay.
No.
Woo.
It's just treason.
We'll see.
Too much treason.
God damn. All right, y'all ready for the finale? Finale.
Let's go.
Let's talk about it. Men, Money in the Bank. We got.
Wait, we talking about both Money in the Bank, right?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the men first.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Andrade, Seth Rollins, LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, Penta, and the winner of tomorrow, Monday night. Yeah, tonight. Which gonna be Seth Rollins? I mean, not Seth Rollins, but CM Punk. Which gonna be CM Punk? Because who it is? CM Punk versus
AJ Styles versus El Grande.
Okay. AJ Styles may get took out by Karrion Kross. El Grande pretty much get took out by Penta because they still ain't done. And he done cost Penta so many matches. Penta got to get some get back. So only leave CM Punk and let Seth Rollins fuck that up, which I doubt. And Money in the Bank. If CM Punk is to go to Money in the Bank, him and Seth Rollins gonna circle jerk each other. They're gonna keep circle jerking each other out the fucking case. Leaving what? Andrade. No, I can't see Andrade winning it, even though I like him to win it. I ain't gonna cancel him out. If I had a third pick, it'll be Andrade.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah, if I had a third pick, it'll be Andrade. Solo
Sikoa. That was the reason why.
Solo Down Show ain't winning that motherfucking hell no. Who else in that bitch?
Penta.
I gotta look at my paper. Penta too early. Which leaves Seth Rollins and LA Knight. CM Punk ain't winning it either. LA Knight will be my first choice. Seth Rollins will be my second. You know what I'm saying? And if I wanted to goddamn lean off, it'll be Andrade for the third pick. But yeah, I think Seth Rollins and CM Punk just gonna circle jerk each other out the case. And LA Knight going, win that motherfucker, man. So that answer Joe question from earlier. Joe had this question earlier. So we talking about Money in the Bank now. We're answering his question. We got you, Joe. If you're still in the building, we got you. But yeah, let's go, Wiley. Let's go. Let's get it.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me quickly remind you once again who's going to be in the men's Money in the Bank. I want y'all to pay attention. Pay attention to the clues that I'm giving you real quick. I want y'all to pay attention, right? We got Andrade, LA Knight, Penta, Seth Rollins, Solo Sikoa, and eventually we'll have a triple threat match of AJ Styles, CM Punk, and El Grande. El Grande ain't making it. I would love AJ, my GOAT, to make it, but he ain't going to make it in this story either. It's going to be CM Punk. Now, Fro, you think both Seth Rollins and CM Punk are going to cancel out each other? No, they won't. Maybe at the beginning, but in the lather, they won't. CM Punk will be canceled out by neither Braun Breaker or by Brunson Reed, with a little bit of help with Sami Zayn trying to balance that out so you don't get jumped in the match. But Seth Rollins will still be active. Now, here's another reason why this will happen. And I think this is a beautiful thing. Now, look, again, we all have been speculating this possibility of Seth Rollins having a secret partnership agenda. And again, let's be real here. There's two people that got a power play in the room, and that is Seth and Solo. And guess what? Who the Solo got in his back pocket? He got JC.
Right.
You dig? again, there is nowhere in my mind I don't see a possibility of some type of partnership between Seth and Solo in this mix. And why? Because again, if there is any formality of a hint of a partnership between these two in this match, ladies and gentlemen, we might just get our future truth about where this is going when The Rock, if he ever makes his black ass back. This may be the clue that we need. I'm telling you right now, I promise you this. If it's true that Seth does join The Rock, then it makes it even more personal for Roman's story. Because now, not only did you choose this son of a bitch, but you chose him over me. Over Black. And now you got Solo too. With JC. Oh, another reason for Jacob Fatu to join up and smash his face in and be like, I'm gonna ruin all your fun. Ladies and gentlemen, read between the lines. The story is building. You have Sami Zayn have a problem. You have Roman that got a problem. You even got Jacob Fatu that got a problem. It's all forming the fuck up. I'm trying to tell you, if it ends up being the play that I need it to be, ladies and gentlemen, I said it before, I'm going to say it again. Seth Rollins is winning that Money in the Bank. I called it a long time ago. I said this shit. I said it. The same way I said it for CM Punk, because that's what he should have fucking said as his favorite.
Right.
If that was the favorite. Well, it's funny enough because he still should be able to have that favorite. Technically.
It's over.
Time will tell. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe the paper is another underlining of what Paul Heyman's willing to do. Who knows? Maybe he's playing a trick play later down the line of long storytelling. I don't know. But let's be real. He hasn't asked for the actual favor yet, ladies and gentlemen. Let's remember that. CM Punk has not asked for the actual favor.
I thought the paper was to have Paul Heyman aside him.
That was the favorite?
Yeah, that was the favorite. Yeah, because everybody was mad about that shit. Like, that was, why would he waste a favor on that?
That was wasted. Never mind. Sorry, that was a waste of a hell of a favor. Oh, yeah. Well, either which way, none said. All I know is Seth Rollins is winning that Money in the Bank. Now, my second pick behind him, I've been hearing a lot of people saying LA Knight. And yeah, I can see it. I can see it be him. That's probably my second best pick left. But honestly, the only reason why I really don't ride with LA Knight for this one is because he's gonna be holding that briefcase for a good minute. Unless he catches it on freaking
Jey Uso.
Exactly. Which, yeah. Now, granted, like I said, hey, if he wins Money in the Bank, by all means, right? He could be Triple H's new guinea pig. He fits right in. Hollywood style, big luxury, big lifestyle, big money, big bag. Hey, he fits right in.
Right.
So hey.
So I think LA Knight winning that motherfucker. That's my top pick. But I wouldn't be surprised if Seth Rollins get that motherfucker though. Like it wouldn't surprise me.
I'm trying to tell you, you gotta think about it. I'm getting Brunson Reed, I'm getting Braun Breaker, and I got freaking Paul Heyman. There's no way in hell Seth Rollins don't win Money in the Bank, bro.
Come on, man.
No way in hell, bro.
Jey Uso still got a pocket. Roman Reigns return. And stop Seth Rollins from getting the case.
We all know he can do that.
Yeah.
He has his own match to think about.
Shit, that's going, man, he gonna come. Roman gonna show up. Stop.
If Roman shows up, then that definitely is gonna go to LA Knight if Roman shows up. If he shows up.
If he shows up, yeah.
That's a big if.
And he's showing up. He's showing up.
Well, if he shows up, like I said, if he shows up, oh yeah, LA Knight winning the Money in the Bank.
And he's gonna spear the shit out of Seth Rollins' ass. That shit ain't over with.
Beer City, boy. I feel sorry for a lot of people.
Yeah, that's a lot of people. Shit. Then you got Solo and JC to worry about. And he got a lot of enemies out there. Him and CM Punk do. Shit, because CM Punk, he don't really like Solo like that.
Well, that's my whole point. The perfect position. The perfect freaking position for all this to go down.
Man, that's a lot of
Show
commotion,
me your
bro.
hands. Show your hands.
Man, they gotta if all that shit, if they're gonna have all that type of commotion, that's gotta be the last match of the night. John Cena, now they can't main event that shit.
Oh hell no, that shit was
They need to go on first. Tell you the truth.
hell yeah, they damn right. Thank you. Hell yes.
Yeah, they need to go on first so we can get the cash in out of everybody's mind.
That bullshit. I don't want to see none of that BS.
Yeah, let's get that shit over with. Let's get that bullshit match over with Cena and Logan Paul, Jey Uso, and Cody. Get that shit out the way so nobody won't even think about a cash in.
Because it's just a normal tag team match. Ain't no one want to hear about that shit. No one care about that shit.
Everybody keep talking about so. Oh, what if they cash in? Would it be a fatal 5-way, a fatal 4-way, or will he win? I'm like, man, why is y'all thinking about a cash in and a fucking tag match? Let's just run that shit first.
Like, what does that make sense? Oh, I'm a cash in the tag match.
That don't make no sense. No sense at all. So I'm like, why are they even coming up with this concept? Come on, man.
That would be so stupid.
Gotta be the dumbest shit in the world. Now you gotta fight 5 motherfuckers for the title. That'll be crazy.
And that's the thing. It's a tag team match. You ain't even. It's not even gonna be converted to a single match. Like I've never seen no one cash in during a tag team match. That made no sense.
Right.
Unless everybody wasted outside and you said screw it, change the match, make it a 1-on-1.
You can't change it. It's gonna end up being a fatal 5-way.
And that's the weird part about it. That makes no sense.
That's what I'm saying. So, yeah, let's get that match out the way. First match, Cena, get it out the way so he can go back, do what he got to do, handle his Hollywood business. And Jey Uso can go get drunk for the press conference. Him and Cody. Oh, shit. Yeah. And Logan Paul can go do some social media shit to get that match out the way. Anything you got to say, Hassan, about Money in the Bank?
Yeah. My picks really is between Solo and Penta.
Damn. He did the 2 odd ones. The last 2 I had on the list.
Because, I can respect Penta, but Solo.
No, I'll explain the reason. Because most definitely CM Punk is going to win on Raw later tonight. Seth and CM Punk definitely don't need the Money in the Bank because they got a bigger feud. Andre, there's no way in hell he's winning the way they've been booking him. LA Knight, I don't know. It's like, so Penta and the way, and Triple H has high hopes for Penta. So I can see him winning the money. And Solo, he actually headlined a pay-per-view for the world title one time. He faced John Cena. He could be the next breakup star. So him or Penta. And then now they're definitely not going to win the WWE title, but they are most likely one of them to become world heavyweight title. Because if Jey Uso wins it, I can see one of them can win it in the near future or cash it in. If Solo wins, he's still going to have that feud with Jacob Fatu. Then maybe later on he cashes. If Penta wins, then we can see him most likely between SummerSlam and Survivor Series cashing in. Or maybe a Royal Rumble.
You must have forgot they're finna put Penta back with his brother.
Yeah, but still, I mean, he can become Money in the Bank. And
they setting him up for a tag team run. Yeah, he just in it for showcase.
Let me explain to you why all that you just said is sort of just fumbled. Because okay, are you saying you said they'll win the Money in the Bank, but they'll lose even if they cash it?
No. They're gonna win. But if Solo wins, well, he's gonna be a little bit longer because he's gonna have that feud with Jacob. Then he's gonna win Money in the Bank, like maybe Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber. If Penta wins,
on who?
Okay, because I don't see Jey Uso holding that title for long. Either Jey Uso is gonna lose it to Seth or CM Punk. No, wait, I'll take that.
Yeah, but who Solo can cash in on though? No, he ain't cashing in on John Cena.
Oh no! Like I said, if Penta or Solo wins, they're not getting the WWE title. They're not cashing in on John Cena, so they're definitely going to go for the world title, most likely.
Solo, I don't think they're moving Solo off SmackDown. That he's not going off SmackDown.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Later, if Solo wins. Later, like maybe close to WrestleMania, maybe before.
It don't matter later. He's switching rosters by then.
He's switching rosters.
But he already done the big feud with Jacob. By then, everybody's gonna be.
And he gonna be back. Then he gonna be back in the feud with Jey Uso again. Back in the vortex.
Yeah, but this time it's 1-on-1 though. 1-on-1, and then
if Solo go, JC going.
But no, but that's the thing though. He's not gonna do that though. He's not even trying to fight his brothers like that for real. Supposedly how he's trying to sell it right now, because right now he's not even trying to fight his brothers like that for real.
Yeah. But like, that's what I'm saying.
No.
He's trying to get Jimmy. He's trying to get Jimmy back on the team, so it wouldn't make sense to cash in on Jay.
Yeah, but right now, because again, into his ego, like he's pretending like he doesn't want to fight him. He was Money in the Bank. And boom. Then he
was the case, he just beat on Jimmy.
Now I can, if I had to pick out the two, Solo or Penta, I say Solo. Because Penta, I know going back to tag team, they do want Penta and Ray Phoenix back on the tag team. But I don't think Solo win. Like I said, it's LA Knight or Seth Rollins.
No, LA Knight definitely gonna win this. That's
why you think LA Knight winning it.
Him and Andrade. There's no way in hell they.
I got Andrade for the third bit. Like
the way they've been booking ever since he returned. Like, come on,
look how they were booking Tiffany Stratton, and she was losing every match till she got the Money in the Bank. She was losing against back and forth, losing against Naomi before she got Money in the Bank. And she was losing against Nia Jax. Well, now her and I were friends, but you know what I'm saying? Like, who was she feud with? Just Naomi, really, most of the time. And Bianca, she was taking pins from Bianca.
But don't forget the age gap. I mean, hell, if in this moment, CM Punk has a better chance of winning this. AJ Styles, Seth Rollins, than LA Knight. If we're going older,
I think Seth Rollins, like he right up. He at the top or either at second.
True. You know no, you're right. He is at the top. I don't think he needs Money in the Bank. I mean, he don't
need it. He don't need it, but for his character, he definitely need it for his character.
Thank you. What the fuck we talking about here?
You got to think about the group he carrying and his
okay, then if Seth wins, is he going to cash in on Cena? Is that the case?
He's going to cash in on Jay.
No,
he's trying to get Jay out.
No, you're not listening. Listen to what formula I just saw. If he went Money in the Bank, again, he's under the.
I think he walked off.
No, I didn't walk off on nothing. Because again, when he wins Money in the Bank, we all know what's going to happen. He's gonna take his. He's gonna look. If he lies under the rock, we all know what's gonna happen. Neither John Cena gonna lose against freaking Cody Rhodes. And guess what? Remember what Seth Rollins said. I'm the future of this business. I'm the driver of it. Remember that, right?
Yeah.
If Cody Rhodes wins, who is the quarterback of this whole franchise again? Technically him, right? You can't be the future if you're behind him. Ergo, cash in on who? Cody fucking Rhodes. You don't cash in on fucking Jay.
Okay, yeah. You're right. You're right. Yeah. Perfect sense. Yeah, pretty much. Cash in on Cody or motherfucking John Cena. And that could be the caveat to get John Cena.
Think about it. If you flip it back over there, they're gonna make a trade to bring back Braun with freaking Braun and Brunson with Paul Heyman to SmackDown with him regardless. And then you got to think about this another way. Two, you also got to think about this. This keeps Seth Rollins and Roman in the same freaking vortex with each other anyways. because it's gonna keep on rolling. Ergo, it's just gonna keep on cooking. You got all the freaking primetime players, so-called, right on SmackDown.
And speaking of Braun, I think he has a better chance of winning Royal Rumble next year. He's a good candidate.
Royal Rumble next year.
If Seth Rollins win Money in the Bank, why would he?
He goes for WWE Championship.
I got to see the build-ups. I got to see the build-ups first.
But give it time, WWE. Well, yeah, and you're right. We got to see the build-up. We still got another 6-7 months.
Cause Braun Breaker's still riding up under since he being a fucking watchdog for Seth Rollins. That's the only reason I can't see it, because he's Seth Rollins' watchdog.
He's a watchdog. He is a soldier. The only thing he's touching is a mid-card title.
That's the only reason I can't see him win the Money in the Bank or Elimination Chamber.
He don't win no Money in the Bank. That's the whole point.
I mean, not Money in the Bank, but the Royal Rumble or Elimination Chamber.
Either which way, he ain't winning that
because
either.
He a fucking watchdog. And being a watchdog, you ain't winning shit going for no damn heavyweight title.
And we all know that to be true. Look how long it took Jacob motherfucking get his own title.
And it's still mid-card. Solo took him out of the main card picture.
Come on now. Come on. Stop.
When you the bodyguard, you don't benefit off of shit but mid-card.
Okay. You like, well, not even
that. Team title.
It took a minute before you even benefit anything.
You got to win the tag title first.
You won the tag title and still didn't benefit off of that shit. You got to demote yourself for that shit.
You win the tag title, then the mid-card title, and then you move them up. Then you get turned on and shit, and then you go after the heavyweight.
No, when you got mid-card, you wasn't even the bodyguard at that point. You was just your own man. Look. We equals now, bitch. Fuck all that. Equal opportunity. I ain't waiting behind you trying to about, we need to think about this together, nigga. Think about this together is slowing us down from actually bringing the titles home to the family. Hey. Fuck all what you talking about.
Yeah, Brian asked up for a minute, man. Seth Rollins holding him down. That's why a lot of people got controversial about it, because they like, why Brian Breaker going up under himself when he could be his own man and go after the title himself? Because it's the way they want.
And when you're a meathead, you a tool.
There it is. Pretty much. And Bronson Reed the same way. They're like, damn, he destroyed Seth Rollins. Why is he up under him? It pretty much what you said, Wiley. It pretty much what you said a couple of days ago when we were talking on the phone. Paul Heyman. That's the key. That's the key word. Paul Heyman.
Come on. But either way, we're definitely going to get our answer in 5 days.
Oh, yeah. Countdown, baby. Countdown. Okay, we were stuck on that for a minute. We was in the men's Money in the Bank vortex for a minute, guys. To talk about the women's Money in the Bank, which we got Rhea Ripley, Naomi, Julia, Roxanne Perez, Alexa Bliss, and we get our last person tomorrow between Liv Morgan, Stephanie Bakir, and Ivy Nile.
Yep.
Which Stephanie Bakir is gonna win that thing?
This one's easy for me. Definitely Naomi got to get it. The way they've been building up as a heel, she's doing a great job. She's killing it. She got to get it.
That's what I say. I say the same thing. I think Naomi gonna win it because it right now it just don't make no sense for no one else to win it. Not that I can think of. Roxanne, too early. Stephanie, too early. Julia, they already showed she going after the United States title. Rhea Ripley, she already got she is Money in the Bank. She get a title shot, whenever she fucking want it. Damn near.
Yeah, she said.
Alexa Bliss is not winning it either. So that only leaves Naomi, because that's the Who the fuck else gonna be perfect for that spot? Who else gonna be perfect for it?
Well, Wally,
you know you saved me for last, right? You know, I'm about to sell you a story that you and someone is gonna like and someone gonna hate.
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, who's gonna win the women's Money in the Bank briefcase match? Well, okay, look. So, like you said, that Seth and CM Punk will go toe to toe with each other. No, in this case, there will be an actual toe to toe. It will be Julia and Stephanie Valkyria exiting themselves the freak out. Somewhere along the way, there will be somewhere along the way, Roxanne Perez will be edged out a little bit. More likely so with Rhea in some form of facets. Rhea, I just don't want Rhea to win at all because personally, you just been too close to the damn title too much fucking times. I'm sick and tired of you. Bye. Just bye. And the sad part is, rumor is this is how they're selling it right now. They're selling it Rhea or Stephanie Valkyria, but depending if Valkyria is in the match. But so far they got those two winning, which honestly, again, if Stephanie wins, great. If Rhea Ripley wins, boo completely, just boo altogether, just boo, just madly boo. No, I hate it. But yeah, no, seriously though, top pick, honestly. Oh yeah, I'm going with Naomi. I'm going with Naomi for top pick. I am. I really am. I'll give it. I will. Yes, with the cautious briefcase and all, I'll give it to her.
I see the briefcase. Yeah,
I will truly give it to her.
I buy that, mother. I buy that.
I'll give it to her. Second option behind her is going to be Alexa Bliss, though. And why Alexa Bliss, ladies and gentlemen? Again, what has transpired so far on SmackDown? We got the Y6 back. And let's be honest, Alexa Bliss Y6, don't tell me this won't eventually happen so along the way where the crossing of the paths will not be in play.
Right.
Because they're already selling signs.
Yep.
So I won't be surprised if a certain somebody were to magically win Money in the Bank this upcoming Saturday. I just won't. But honestly, top pick for me personally, neither Naomi as top pick, Alexa Bliss as number 2. And then as far as the third pick, one of the fresher rookies, neither Julia, Roxanne Perez, or Stephanie Valkyria. But literally, Rhea Ripley, hell no. Just no.
They better not do that shit.
I swear, if they do, just understand, ladies and gentlemen, you won't see my face for a while. No.
Okay.
Treason. I will not accept this bullshit.
I'm going on a hiatus. God damn it.
Treason.
Hiatus like a motherfucker. Now I'm gonna be on here talking shit. Y'all trust me, y'all gonna hear my mouth. I'm gonna be talking shit.
I mean, I'll still make videos. I just won't be current to whatever bullshit they got going on.
I'm telling you,
that'll be treason. That will be treason. The day that happens, that'll be treason. I'll be pissed in a mug. Cause there ain't no way no. I'm sorry. Rhea, you gotta take a back seat. This whole back and forth shit. Now you want to get Money in the Bank. This is some bull crap. I'm sorry.
Right. Now you want somebody when you get a title shot. Don't EO owe you a favor? God damn it, shit. Then you get her.
I'm sorry. She got too much title shots to save her own ass cheeks. Like, bro, your career is just like you and this live back and forth BS, and then now this shit. No. I'm
now you trying to ride EO coattail.
No. End this shit, please. End this shit. No.
You got time for real to go to SmackDown or something. God damn it, shit.
My only problem though is, as much as I would like Stephanie to win, like be an option to win, I can't vote for her either because technically she'll be the face in this whole thing. So I can't vote for her either in this case. So I'll say it again. So Naomi 1, Alexa Bliss 2, Julia or Roxanne as the third option, and that's it.
Yeah.
For the younger.
I would throw Julia up there, but since they already had Julia eyeballing the United States title from Zelina, that's pretty much her storyline right there.
Maybe. I mean, yeah, they're selling that, but hopefully. But I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. As far as the third option, you never know because they change their minds every other time.
Yeah, I say Stephanie or Roxy. But yeah, they will pivot on our ass in the middle of the damn match.
Exactly. Besides, at this point, shoot me. Other than Chelsea Green, shoot, they could have literally get that title than anybody else.
Yeah, Julia do need to go hype that title up. But yeah, that's our picks. I'm pretty sure the chat think Naomi too. I'm pretty sure that's our top pick. I know that's Lionel top pick.
I had no choice to be mine. You're like, hey, I already know. I was like, I gave you the last one. This time right here, no. This time right now, it's definitely Naomi.
Definitely Naomi, bro. Definitely, she got to get it. She got to get it though, man. I can see her having it. I can see her having a good run with it, and I can see her definitely dethroning Tiffany Stratton, leading to her and Bianca, her and Jade, maybe in a triple threat down the line.
It's gonna come to that because it's crazy because the way they sold the story on SmackDown, I didn't see that coming. Because
and I think
they curveball that bit.
And the way they told the story is like, okay, Naomi get the title off of Tiffany, and Bianca get the title off Naomi, setting up a match with Bianca and Jade at WrestleMania. So they may be hot potatoing for a little second.
But I ain't gonna lie, you know what's the problematic with that storyline though?
What's that?
I hate when they sell the stare from Jade to Bianca. It's like, is there a problem here?
Right.
Like, is there a problem here? You always keep looking at me like I'm some defensive little girl and there's an issue. Like, is there a problem? Yeah. That's like, bruh, that stare right there, that's building up problems, bro. That's
building up something. It leading to something.
Like
they teasing something.
Cause I ain't gonna lie. Cause when you say it, it's like, oh, they're my best friends. It's like, okay, they're your best friends. It's like, when is the last time y'all two talk like really, really?
Yeah.
Because the way they looking at it is like, you say that we best friends, but you haven't talked to me since forever.
Since that car incident.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, what's going on here? The Shane is in the room today.
Okay. So I wonder when Jay gonna bring that out. I wonder when Jay gonna speak about it.
Because I'm telling you right now, if they do expound on it the way I think they do, then definitely Bianca's making the heel turn. I'm calling it right now. She's making the heel turn.
Most definitely. They already booing her ass anyway. Shit, might as well.
I mean, I thought they were gonna pull that. I thought they were possibly gonna think about pulling the trigger. That's what I'm saying. When they did that flip, that curveball, I was like, oh, I didn't see that coming. Hold up, wait a minute, slow down.
Yeah, that's eyes. She keeps staring Bianca.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's weird because on one note, she's like, okay, you coming to beat up Naomi, but at the same time, it's like at the same reservoir, you just got that stare.
Right.
And it's like, what's going on here? Like, what's good?
What you gonna do?
This shit right here.
It's crazy work. But yeah, people, Monday Night Raw is tonight. Monday Night Raw tonight. We will get more storytelling. Some more shit go down. Probably a little couple things go down. I don't think they're gonna boost it up amp it up too high. But I do think it's gonna be interesting. Monday Night Raw, I think it's gonna be interesting. So y'all stay tuned for the review. You know, you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Make sure y'all hit the like button.
Oh, wait a minute. You know what I just realized? Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
Let's go.
Wait a minute. Do not be surprised if AJ wins tonight's match. Let me tell you why. Don't forget, this is a triple threat match. There's no rules. Don't be surprised if AJ Styles wins. I put money on it.
Okay. Seth Rollins, he stopped CM Punk.
There's a possibility. Yeah,
it's a high possibility. That's high. That's very high. I thought about it. I was like, but yeah, you're right though. Yeah.
But know this for sure. El Grande's taking that pin though. He more likely taking that pin.
Pretty much. El Grande taking that pin, and I'm pretty much I think Penta or Dragon Lee gonna fuck him up. Or maybe a Rey Mysterio return.
Well, then it's gonna just be an ugly tornado.
Yeah, it could be a Rey Mysterio return. That's probably why they put him in the match. Because Chad already tried to qualify for the match, right?
Apparently.
Main event, that makes sense because World Collide is also Saturday.
And I'm surprised they didn't make El Grande or El Gran Champione or whatever. I'm surprised they didn't make him in that match, but they made Chad Gable. What world did that make? That's what I'm saying. This whole match shit's stupid. Like they not even playing to the fucking role right.
This shit it's weird. The story weird, but I guess they having fun. They having fun with it.
They had no choice but to have fun with it because
they better have all the fun they can since they got rid of my boy R-Truth. But yeah, they need somebody to be a comedian. And Chad Gable, like he gonna be taking
this was Vince R-Truth will still be signed. This is a bullshit.
Come on, man. That Vince McMahon boy, that was his side man.
Boy, this is how you know this is some clown shit, bro.
He kept R-Truth for the last. Hell yeah. That man won't be going no goddamn well. Shit.
Y'all already know what time it is, ladies and gentlemen. Just put a hashtag bring back Vince. Fuck all the bullshit.
Oh shit. Bring back Vince. Vince 2C now, man. He gonna
we all know that shit.
Bring back a younger Vince, goddamn. go to the goddamn past and bring back the young Vince, man. Shit. That motherfucker will get a ring.
All the Playboy, we be out here with these Playboy shits. We be right back with the what the match is called again? Those strip team matches.
The first one out they clothes lose.
Oh boy, we'll be going crazy, boy.
Man, boy, dealing with the motherfucking match. Dealing with the matches, boy. Watching.
Hey, y'all always be in your undies anyway. Just show some things.
Big booty. Where the one Scott Steiner, big booty daddy, smacking women on the ass and shit.
Oh shit! Okay, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that.
Yeah, they don't know about that era, man. I told Lionel, he talking about, I've been watching the Attitude era and stuff. I said, man, now you ain't gonna look at the new era the same. Now
you're never gonna look at the new era the same.
Yeah, you go back and watch the old shit, you ain't gonna even want to watch the new shit.
Exactly, that's the point.
I can't even go back to nostalgia because I know it's gonna fuck me up. It fucked me up when I see the short clips of the shit. I'm like, man,
boy, back in the day was the shit.
This when
wrestling
was
the highlight of his years, boy.
Yeah.
It was the highlight of his years. Lord,
that shit had that jumping out bleachers and shit. You know what I'm saying? On each other in the gym room.
What?
Shit. I'm telling you.
Oh,
don't try this at home. Well, we're gonna try it at school, goddamn it. Shit, you know. Shit. Hey, everybody had a goddamn. We had teams here. We had DX, NWO. We had the NWO red and black, white and black. Shit, man. We had all the groups. Motherfucking Undertaker, what they call that shit? Nation of Domination. Then the Undertaker was
I forgot what it was. Was it it was something priest of the something like that.
No. The ministry. The
ministry. Yeah, the ministry society.
Darkness. Yeah.
The ministry.
We had that shit, man. We had like 5 different groups at school, man. Shit. I'm telling you. Man, that went wrestling with the shit. I can't even go back and watch that shit, bro. It fucked me up. It'll fuck me up. I be looking at today wrestling like, man, I want to watch this shit. Oh shit. Yes, sir. But they get our final thoughts in, man. Hassan, you got any final thoughts for the night?
Yeah, this has been a great show. Appreciate you for having me on the panel. Wally, it's been a great conversation, as always. Can't wait for Money in the Bank. And let's see who's right. We'll see.
Yes,
He's gonna
sir.
have bragging rights.
Okay. Yes, sir. Demo definitely gonna have some bragging rights around it. You know? So hold on. Let's go back. Okay. You got. We're gonna go with first pitch. You got Pencil, right?
Penta and Solo.
Okay, but who first? Pencil or Solo? Which one first?
More Solo than
Solo. Okay, Solo. Wiley got Seth Rollins, and I got
Seth
LA
Rollins
Knight.
with LA Knight behind him.
Okay, and I got LA Knight with Seth Rollins behind. So okay. And the women's, we all got Naomi with different it was different people behind, right? I got I had like who I had behind like Stephanie. Yeah, Stephanie or Roxanne or whatever, one of the newcomers. But Naomi at the top. And everybody mainly picked Naomi. So
Hey, Naomi with Alexa Bliss behind her and
you got
either
Alexa.
Roxanne or Julia behind her.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, Naomi's number one, Roxanne is second.
Okay.
And then then Gilla. Gilla.
Julia. Is it Gilla?
Julia.
Yeah.
An uprising star, you know.
I'll go with Rossi for a top second though. A strong second. I'll go with Rossi for a strong second, yeah. But everybody got Naomi for the top pick though. So yeah, you know, you're gonna see. Let's get them bragging rights going.
Money in the Bank Saturday.
Money in the bank, man. Money in the bank. We're gonna get it. And Wiley, final thoughts?
Ladies and gentlemen, final thoughts. WWE is constantly on bullshit as always. Triple H, you ain't shit. And boy, I can't wait until Saturday. Because boy, like I said, the plot's thickening out here, man. The plot's thickening, and I can't wait to see how this thing rolls, man. So stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. We got Monday. We got NXT Tuesday with that bullshit. And then we got Friday. And then, of course, Saturday. Let's see how this all plays out. Because Lord knows there's some BS right here. I'm still pissed about that damn NXT choice. That's some BS.
Already. But yeah, people, like I said, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if you're new. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Tune in. We be live mostly on Sunday nights. You know, mostly on Sundays. That's our main night. We're gonna get back in the groove of doing it every Sunday since my gaming pretty much out the way. Or June the 7th, it'll be out the way. And we'll be back on regular schedule. But yeah, them watch hours were going. I had to stop and start gaming a little bit, man. And watch hours were booming. I think I'm about at 3,000 now. But yeah, but for the night, that's it for the night, people. I'll be the main event. That's our son over there. This is Wiley.
It is, baby.
And we'll get you all in the next main event. Peace.
He was a normal man who heard voices in his head. He was a normal man who ran from his demons. He was a normal man that couldn't escape the darkness. Till one day, he was left to die. He then would rise again. He then would embrace the voices. He slayed his demons and he conquered the darkness. Shh.